Hello, I'm Skywalker Film and Comics and Skywalker616. Today, because of the release of the Mando and Grogu movie, and because you guys on a poll said this is the video you wanted to see the most, I'm going to be ranking every single Star Wars movie. Well, the canon ones plus one other because I wanted to, from worst to best. We have 14 films. We have the Skywalker Saga. We have Rogue One. We have Solo. We have Mando and Grogu, obviously. We have the Clone Wars movie from 2007. And we also have my special edition because I wanted to include it. I have the Clone Wars 2003. This is my opinion. Don't hate me for it. Although I do have some pretty bad opinions in here, I know. But it is my opinion, and I truly believe all that I say. This isn't engagement bait. I'm just saying my opinion. Okay, let's start. At number 14, we have Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. This is dog shit. I mean, I think I only have to say a few things for you guys to know. I mean, this isn't a terrible opinion at all. This is the most common opinion I have on the list. I think I can say a few things and you guys will instantly understand. You guys will probably agree. If you don't agree, you're wrong. This is by far the worst Star Wars movie. Somehow Palpatine returned. I am the spy. And Finn is completely wasted in this movie. Rey is annoying as fuck, like always. And so is Kylo, which is sad, because Kylo could have been a cool character. Yeah, I don't think I need to say too much on that one. 3 out of 10. At number 13, this is kind of a hot take. A lot of people rank this a lot higher than I do, but I hate this movie. Star Wars The Force Awakens is, again, terrible. It's nearly as bad as Rise of Skywalker. Rey is somehow even more insufferable in this than she is in Rise of Skywalker. It has mostly the same problems as Rise of Skywalker, to be honest, but it has 2 redeemable qualities. General Hux is actually cool in this movie. His speech felt intimidating. He felt like a scary character. He felt like he was going to be a great character. And Snoke, actually, no, not Snoke. Finn, sorry, I don't know why I said Snoke. Finn is actually a good character. The concept of a stormtrooper changing to resistance is a really cool thing for the sequels to do, and I applaud J.J. Abrams for that, even though he's probably my least favourite director because of what he's done. Kylo feels like a character you can learn to love, but he doesn't do much to make me think, oh, he's definitely one of Star Wars' great villains. But he feels like he can become a cool character. He doesn't, by the way. 4 out of 10. Next, I have at number 12, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, as in the 2008 movie, not 2007, like I said earlier. Sorry. I think the best way to describe this is, you know, the Clone Wars TV show, which is really good. It feels like a Kid Slop arc from season 1 that they had a lot that had no relevance to the overall plotline, was skippable and boring. That's what this feels like. Ahsoka, it's a good introduction to Ahsoka. And the animation is good. It's not as good as in the show, but it's good. It does have a messy and boring plot. It's fine. Nothing's terrible. Just not much is that good either. It's an alright movie. I have it at 5.5 out of 10. So, this is where every movie from here I really love and I really enjoy. Star Wars is my favourite franchise, as I've already said before. I just wanted to get that out there before I start. Yeah, I do dislike parts of these movies, and I like some less than others, but I love all of them. So at number 11, I have Solo. It's kind of forgettable, and it's kind of unnecessary. It kind of ruins Han's original trilogy arc, because that means he went from a smuggler to a hero in this movie, but then between this and A New Hope, he becomes a smuggler again, ruining his arc in this movie and ruining the arc in A New Hope, but he then reverts back to a hero. So I kind of forget this when I watch A New Hope. But I will agree this movie is really good casting. Han and Lando, I forget the names of the actors, but they're really good. And the Vision guy, I forget his name as well, as Dryden Voss, he's really cool. He's a good actor, really good villain. And obviously the best part of this movie is Maul in that 3-second clip at the end. Maul is my favourite Star Wars character. So anything with Maul I'm gonna instantly love, even if it's bad. Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones comes in at number 10. I want to start off, I don't like romance movies. Notoriously, I hate La La Land and a lot of other romance movies. I can't think of them on the top of my head, but I just don't like a romance movie in general. This movie got the worst of the bad writing in the prequels, and Hayden's performance is really messy. It gets better, but in this one it's really messy, and the CGI is trash. The CGI in this is horrible. This is the worst CGI in all of Star Wars. But Dooku is one of my favourite Star Wars characters. I really like him. Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan is really good. Natalie Portman as Padme is really good. The action and choreography is really good. But because of my negatives, I'm going to have to give this a 6 out of 10. At number 9, I have Star Wars The Phantom Menace. Now, this I love. I think everything from here, I think Solo and Attack of the Clones, I like. Everything from here, I love. It's just maybe not a good movie, but it's a movie that I love. So, I have here Duel of the Fates. Sorry, The Phantom Menace. I was looking at my notes, sorry. So this is the best Star Wars. Duel of the Fates is the best Star Wars scene, and that obviously is in this movie. It's the first appearance of Maul, my favourite Star Wars character. Liam Neeson is phenomenal. I love Liam Neeson in this. Qui-Gon is probably my favourite Jedi, off the top of my head. There's probably a few that I can think of that I like more. But Qui-Gon is really cool. The pod racing is peak. But this movie is bad. It has terrible pacing. And Jar Jar is the most annoying Star Wars character by far. But because I love the movie so much, even if it's bad, I give it a 7 out of 10. I gotta be fair with my ratings. Because, I love the movie, but I don't think it's good. At number 8, I have Star Wars The Last Jedi. This is the most underrated movie in all of Star Wars. I don't hate Luke's character in this. That's people's biggest argument for this. I don't mind it. I think it's a logical thing for Luke to do. That feels like something Luke would do. If you actually watch the original trilogy, I know in Return that feels like he's not going to do something. But if you watch Empire and A New Hope, that feels like you can see him doing that sort of thing. If he let the Power Rangers said he's innocent, but as he grows, I think that was I don't mind it at all. I think that's a logical thing. It's definitely the best looking Star Wars movie. It looks amazing. Rian Johnson actually knows how to direct, unlike J.J. Abrams. Rian Johnson has good movies. I have not seen a singular good J.J. Abrams thing. But there are bad stuff in this. I hate Rose. Finn should have carried through with his sacrifice. I say this all the time because Rise of Skywalker did nothing with him, even though The Last Jedi let him live so that Rise of Skywalker could do stuff with him, and it really annoys me. Although, I guess that's kind of on Rise of Skywalker, but it brings this movie down as well. Leia flying in space makes absolutely no sense. But the throne room. is the best fight scene in the sequels, and it's not even close, so it kind of makes up for it. I give this a 7.5 out of 10. At number 7, I have Star Wars: The Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm not going to speak too much on this because I made a review video a few days ago. If you want to watch that, to hear my full thoughts on it, you should watch it. It's on the channel. Give me a follow if you want to see more reviews. It's a super fun movie, and I give it an 8 out of 10. Go watch my video, please. I'm begging you. At number 6, I have Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi is the true conclusion to Star Wars. This is what it should have been. It's the best, or at least a Skywalker saga. Like, obviously, like, there are a few stuff that comes after it that are good, like Mando and Grogu. But it's the true conclusion of the saga. It has the best iteration of Luke in Star Wars. But there are a few stuff that But I really love this movie. I just have a few nitpicks. The Ewoks are bad, annoying, and kiddie. Not in a fun way. In an irritating way. Like, I don't mind kid stuff. Like, so I like a lot of kid stuff in my favorite films and shows and whatever. But they have to be good kid stuff, and the Ewoks aren't. They're like young kid stuff that's just not fun to watch. Plus, this is actually not my take. This is, if you watch the Escape Pod, this is Hat Guy's take, but I agree with it. Luke and Leia being siblings makes absolutely no sense. It just doesn't. Like, if you actually sit down and think about it, it was not something they were building up to or whatever. It just makes no sense. They were building up to Leia having a force, not to them being siblings. That just feels wrong. But those are nitpicks that don't really affect it, so I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Now moving on to my top 5. These are some of my favourite movies of all time. So, you guys have probably been waiting, like, how has he not mentioned this yet? I don't even know what that is, most of you will be saying, because a lot of you guys aren't massive Star Wars nerds, like insane Star Wars nerds like I am. But I'm going to put Star Wars Clone Wars from 2003 at number 5. This is by far the best iteration of the Clone Wars. I do not care. It's better than the TV show. Yes, I said it. Technically, it's not a film. It's a micro-series. But when I watched it, I watched it as if it was a film. So, so I'm putting it here. Grievous is intimidating as fuck. It's like, a lot of people don't like Grievous in the prequels. The Clone Wars show obviously makes him a lot better, but this makes him a lot better too. The animation is some of the best in Star Wars. I kind of wish we had at least a few projects. Like, I like the 3D animation in Star Wars as well. It's really good. But I wish we had also had some projects in Star Wars that kept with this style of animation, because I really like it. And the Ventress versus Anakin fight is a top 10 Star Wars fight scene. I won't back down on that. It's really good. If you haven't watched it, it's on Disney Plus under the Clone Wars micro series. It's not canon anymore, but that doesn't matter. If you just forget about the Clone Wars show, it doesn't really affect anything. It's not like major canon breaking. It just doesn't go hand in hand with the show. At number 4, I have Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Oh yeah, Clone Wars 2003 is 9 out of 10. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. While not quite on the level of its prequel, Andor, it's still phenomenal to this day. If watched with Andor in mind, it is 100,000 times better than on its own. Jyn also is one of the coolest characters in Star Wars. Even if she's not really, she doesn't really affect the plot of this movie that much, but she's a really cool character. Obviously, Cassian is Cassian, and we all love Cassian. And K2O, is that his name? I don't remember. Again, I don't remember people's names. I am sorry. But they're all really cool characters. Rebellions are built on hope. 9 out of 10. Now, on to my top 3. These are genuinely some of my favourite movies ever. Like, as a movie nerd. These are so good. coming in at number 3, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Somehow this is the most overrated Star Wars movie, and it's still in my top 3. I don't know if that's a symbol of how much I love it, or how overrated it is. It's ridiculously overrated. It clearly has flaws, but it's great. The Mustafar fight is peak, but Hayden's acting can be messy at times. Everything else is amazing though. It's not a perfect movie, but it's a great movie. It's so good, great. Sorry, I don't know what I was doing there. Anyway, 9.5 out of 10. So, as you may have guessed by now, number 2 is Star Wars 77, or otherwise known as A New Hope. And number 1 is The Empire Strikes Back. A New Hope is the most important movie ever made, at 10 out of 10. And The Empire Strikes Back is the best movie ever made, 10 out of 10. A New Hope is really good. I can't believe that people have it less than top 3, because it is legitimately one of the best movies ever made. And the fact that it isn't the best Star Wars movie just shows how good Empire Strikes Back is. Empire Strikes Back is my favourite movie of all time. Those two are just, like, insane. They're amazingly paced, both of them. They're amazingly acted, both of them. They're amazingly written, both of them. I think Empire Strikes Back just has the little edge over A New Hope, because it has, like, more impact to, like, it's more emotionally heavy than A New Hope. But I think that really is the only difference they have. An Empire I love a little bit more. Yeah. So, again, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, follow my Letterboxd at SkywalkrComics, and follow my League of Geeks account. I got this wrong last video. It's SkywalkrComics, not Skywalker Reads. This is Skywalker without an E, by the way. This is, like, my username. I don't know why I have it like that, but I do. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Thank you for watching. If you got this far, comment W. Bye.